welcome back to Vibez. Today we are back on the exposing mission against fashion industry and psychopaths hiding behind what we know as a designer brands. These brands use celebrities via various connections, business agreements, friendships, loyalties, and club memberships to push on the public the influencing power of being famous, so fans and followers will crave on the same lifestyle and brands they wearing. For instance, Madonna. I believe back in a day she had enormous fan base, and perhaps it is still existing till today. But being a Madonna, many people will see as a status of being famous, being wealthy, established in the world of fame without a doubt. So whatever she or other celebrities wear, directly or subliminally will affect the public with the aspiration to own it. If people can't own it, can't afford it, at least they are familiar with the brand and form the image of the designer product demonstrating something desirable. Why I mentioned Madonna once again. 1. Because you have asked for it, and 2. Because she has been very much pointing us in the direction of our investigation from very beginning. Madonna has been enormous Balenciaga supporter, a friend to Salma Hayek, wife of Kerning Group owner. The point is she has always been in this club. She has given us a clues even during her Thanksgiving party this year. So we have a picture. Madonna doesn't publish her Balenciaga weird promotions anymore since end of November, but suddenly she has shifted very firmly onto another designer brand under Kerning Group, which is YSL. You may look at her now and think, okay, that's fine, we have nothing on Saint Laurent. She has possibly backed off these sickos and stays safe. That is if you are naive and don't want to look any further. What I am about to unveil in this episode will shock you to core. Yves Saint Laurent, known also under name Saint Laurent and YSL, is a French luxury fashion house founded by Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berge in 1962. He got himself position at Dior, but very shortly Saint has lost his position at Christian Dior fashion house. Saint Laurent has been hospitalized on tranquilizing and psychoactive drugs due to his severe depression and mental health. That is when he lured one American millionaire to fund him and launched his own fashion house Yves Saint Laurent, cutting ties with Dior and using experience given to him by Christian Dior to build his own name. In 1999, Kerning Group has bought YSL. Saint Laurent has been battling drug abuse and mental health for many years until 2008, when he died of brain cancer. The brand was struggling afterwards until the new guy came into place, and that is currently Saint Laurent creative director Anthony Vaccarello, who switched to YSL from Versace. He boosted the sales in YSL enormously. But let's go back to Saint Laurent himself during his lifetime. His little-known creation is a comic book, La Vilaine Lulu, meaning the naughty or nasty Lulu. Lulu is a child, a girl. The disturbing fact is that this imagined character has accompanied Saint Laurent during his lifetime and was inspired through his work at Dior. We may never know a true story of this sickening inspiration and what driven idea of those horrific stories in that book. Comic is filled with unexplained violence, sickening child abuse, satanic sacrifice, horrifying stories that will make you pause and wonder, what the hell was in this sick man's head is beyond comprehension. Bear in mind, this is portrayed by mainstream as a part of amazing satire work of the greatest ever fashion designers, rather than disgusting and disturbing collection of child abuse-orientated illustrations by some agitated drug addict. Saint Laurent was known supporter of French author Gabriel Matzneff. Matzneff is known to be writing books about pedophilia and indications of his experiences with children. He has talked about this openly, however nobody paid attention. Matzneff was reported to the police for sexual abuse decades ago but was never investigated. He has been even named as a French Epstein, protected by the elites. Do you want to know who has protected him? Yes, Matzneff was a friend of Saint Laurent, and Saint Laurent protected Matzneff not only with his influences. The story goes that a deputy mayor of Paris, Christophe Girard, was accused of pedophilia after the victim, now 46 years old, has come forward with the accusations in 2020. That's when more information came to light. Girard was a senior executive at Yves Saint Laurent from 1986. At that time, the design house was financially supporting sick acts done by Matzneff. Matzneff had told the New York Times that thanks to Girard and Saint Laurent, he was, for example, able to stay for free at a hotel for 2 years with a teenager Vanessa Springora. Next time you decide to spend your hard money on those designer goods, have a think, where does that money go? His victim, Vanessa Springora, has released a publication titled Consent 2 years ago, relating to being groomed and abused by Saint Laurent's friend, Matzneff, at the age of 14, which has reignited the conversation about Matzneff, Saint Laurent and Girard Parisian pedophilia ring. A conversation which steadily been swept under the carpet. The ring is much bigger, but one of the recorded incidents was during the time where French politicians were involved in a child orgy in Yves Saint Laurent's house. All of those people escaped the law through their influences and power. Do you still see YSL as a desired luxury? If you're still thinking on this handbag, I have a bit more for you to digest. So let's more to Anthony Vaccarello. If you are unfamiliar with the fashion world, you have most definitely come across his name after the Balenciaga scandal. Anthony Vaccarello had a collaboration with Madonna-themed sex party very recently, and you have probably seen those pictures everywhere. One of the close people with the brand and Anthony himself is French actress Dalle Beatrice. Dalle is collaborating with Saint Laurent over the years. I want you to take a minute and have a look on how disturbing Dalle Beatrice is and what she brings to the table. At the end, I want to mention one more person, Naomi Campbell. Naomi had incredible respect and love for Saint Laurent for allowing her career to flourish after Saint got her cover photo shoot at Vogue. And as you know, Vogue has a huge role in promoting those sickening people in fashion. If you research every single person from my episodes, their success was boosted by Vogue. So I want to make it clear that Vogue plays a huge role in pushing them forward and commanding the public what must be favored and adored. So we have Naomi, a black woman becoming supermodel thanks to Saint Laurent. But makes me wonder, was Naomi ever involved into trafficking or even trafficked herself in the past? You probably know that Naomi was Ghislaine Maxwell BFF and strongly connected to Epstein's elite circle. Her name is also proven to be on the flight's records to the infamous island. In fact, Naomi owns one of those mysterious islands herself. Now we have a younger generations joining the Saint Laurent brand, like Kylie Jenner, Hailey Bieber, Zoe Kravitz, in fact Kravitz family, Kaya Gerber, Dua Lipa and Rose from Blackpink. These are faces used to lure younger generations into this dark, demonic influences of this establishment. Are you one of those manipulated by them? Now you know the facts, the rest is your choice. Thank you for watching. I will be really interested to see your opinions on Saint Laurent. Till next time.